Hello, good evening, student. I'm recording the class in the evening. It is around 5:15. Since morning, I didn't get the time. Anyway, I'm going on with a lot of meetings, webinars to make education much better in the upcoming days. And yes, now I'm going to just revise what we have discussed in the last 2 days. First, we have recalled what we have studied in the 7th and 8th standards about the formation of image in the plane surfaces or like plane mirrors. And after that, we are studying now about how the reflection is taking place in the curved surfaces, right? How the reflection is taking place in the curved surfaces is the topic we are studying now. So we have studied how to find out the normal for the curved surfaces. Like if it is why we have taken a foam, just put the pins and bend it like a shape of concave mirror, and we have seen that pins are converging at one point, and from this we have understood the normals will be in a converging, it will be like a converging one. So a concave mirror is called a converging mirror, and for the convex mirror the normals will be diverging, so that is why it will be called as the diverging mirror. And we have also studied about the focal point of the mirror, of the convex mirror of the curved surface. How to find out the focal point of the convex mirror. That is the activity which we have done by using an object or the source like sunlight, right? Like the parallel rays are coming from the convex mirror, falling on the rays which are parallel to the principal axis are falling on the convex mirror, and the reflection is taking place for each ray, and that reflected rays are converging and meeting at one point, and that point is called as a focal point or focus. So I have also shown you with the diagram. I hope you all have practiced it once again. So if this is, what is this point, children? This is pole. This line is the principal axis with C, center of curvature at the center, and the line joining the pole and the C is called the principal axis. And we have studied the rays which are parallel to the principal axis falling on the curved surface of the mirror, and we know what is it? What is this called as? Yes, that is the normal. For the curved surfaces, the normals are the lines which meets at the center of curvature from any point of the mirror are considered to be the normals for that mirror. So I am just denoting it with a dotted line. If these are the normals, then reflection will be taking place in this way. And these all reflected rays will be meeting at one point, and you know this is incident angle, reflected angle, incident angle, reflected, incidence, reflected, incidence and reflected, angle of incidence and angle of reflection are equal, and this is the focus point. Suppose yes, this is the principal axis, and this is the line passing from the center of curvature. Okay, imagine here one more ray is falling curvature and meeting at the pole and falling at the pole. Okay, this is also one more ray, and we know this is also a ray which is falling from the source or object. This is also one ray. Then we know normal is nothing but the line passing from center of curvature to any point of the mirror, right? So this is also you can also take this line also as a normal, and this is the another ray falling on the mirror, passing through center of curvature, a straight ray. And we know the ray which is passing from the source makes an angle of incidence and it gets reflected with the same angle, right? So here the ray which is coming, this is also a normal because it is passing from the center of curvature to any point of the mirror. The ray is also coming this way. Then reflection also takes place in the same angle. Yes? So I hope you are understanding. Reflection also takes place in the same angle. Incidence angle, reflection angle. So all are meeting at one point and we are taking it as a focal point F. So this is how we studied how to find the focal point. Like by taking a piece of paper from the like a screen and moving the piece of paper in front of the mirror. At one point we can observe the image of the sun is falling, which is bright and small. Okay, that point is called the focal point, and in that way we can find out the focal point for any curved surface. Okay, so here this is the like a revision for the previous class which we have studied, and this is a study about the convex mirror, and you try to draw the parallel rays for the concave mirror and see how the rays are getting reflected back and how the image is forming. Okay. Now I am going to start about the lab activity. And I hope children, whatever I am finishing in the video, you are reading using the soft copy, PDF copy of your textbook. If you don't read, you will not understand what the next class is. So definitely after finishing of listening the class, you just read the textbook once again and try to watch the class once again. That will help you to get perfect understanding of the subject, of the concept. Okay, now we are going to for the lab activity. So for this, the aim of this activity is, so we have studied in the previous activity that when the object is at some infinity distance, when the object is at infinity distance, like sun is at large distance, right? We cannot, it's a very large distance, which means infinity. Infinity means which cannot be measured. So when the object is at infinity distance, how the image is forming, where the image is forming, right? We have studied that the image is forming, the brightest and the smallest spot is the image, right? So we are, that is how we have studied. So here, when the object or the source of light, when it is placed at different positions, how the images are going to be formed. Okay, how the images will be formed when the object is placed at different positions. Okay, that is our aim. So what is how much distance the object is there? Object means nothing but here the source of the light. Okay, how much distance the object is there, how much distance the image is forming, and what is the type of the image. Type of the image means like for example, we have studied about the sun which is at infinity, right? So here the image formed by the sun is, actually the sun is very large light, right? But here we are getting very small image. That means it is very much diminished. Diminished means small, enlarged means big. Here we are getting the చూడగలిగేది. Okay, it is a real image, it is a small image, and where it is forming, at how much distance it is forming అంటే it is forming at a focal point. The image is forming at a focal point. Okay, so in that way, when the object or the source of light is at various distances from the mirror, how the images are forming, we are going to study in this activity. I hope you all are understanding. So now we are, before going to the activity, so you have understood the aim of the activity, right? So before going to the activity, we have to also know the material required and how we are going to set up the material to study the types of images forming by the object when it is placed at various distances and how much distance the image is being formed. Okay, so then the materials required. Materials required. So for this activity, we need few materials. So the materials are, first is V-stand, next is concave mirror. So when we are taking the concave mirror, so before setting up this, we have to by doing the activity which we have done previously, we have to know at how much distance the focal point is there for that mirror, and we know the focal point for the concave mirror will be exactly half of the it is like 2f is equals to c, right? So exactly in the middle of the pole and c. Okay, non-focal length concave mirror we have to take, and I also told you how to find out the center of curvature. For example, I am telling take the concave mirror with non-focal length, So how we can know the focal length? If we know the center of curvature, right? And I told you we can find out the center of curvature for any curved surfaces, because for any spherical mirror or curved surface, it is nothing but one part of the sphere. Okay, half part of the sphere. So for any sphere, it is easy to find out the center, right? So in that way, we can find out the center of curvature, and from that we can understand, we can know where is the focal length. Okay, of non-focal length, and I'll also take measuring tape. Okay, measuring tape, and I also need a paper, white paper, and I also need a source of light source. For example, candle. A light source like candle. This is the equipment which I actually, materials required which I actually need to conduct this activity. Okay. So these are the material required. So I'll just first set up all this material and then explain it. Okay, I'll just set up the material. You also draw the diagram along with me, children. Try to draw the diagram along with me. arrange a mirror here. This is the concave mirror which I am showing, and if this is the principal axis, this is the principal axis, and yes, this is how we will set up the material by using the materials like V stand. This is the V stand. This is the concave mirror. This is the paper which we are using as a screen to project the images formed by the mirror. And this is the light source. And this is the measuring tape, or also we can take a meter scale. Okay, by taking meter scale also we can use it, or also measuring tape. Whatever is available for us, we can use it. So this is the setup of the activity. You also try to draw the diagram. So here we are going to study the images formed by the mirror by changing the position of the object. Object means nothing but light source. From now on I am going to use object in the place of light. Okay? Yes. So by placing the object at different distances starting from 10 centimeters to 30 centimeters. Okay? By placing the object from different distances from the mirror, okay, 10 centimeters to 30 centimeters, and see the distance of the image by moving the paper into different positions. Okay? So like suppose if we imagine the candle is at the distance of 10 centimeters from the mirror, then we have to move the paper to different positions and see where the image is forming, and at which position and at which distance the image is forming bright and like very much bright. Okay, at which position and how it is forming. All those we are going to study. So for this we have to draw a tabular column, and we have to see like distance of object. Next, distance of paper or screen. I will tell it as a screen because here we are using that paper as a screen to project the image formed in the mirror. Okay? Distance this is what we can record it by changing the position of the object, like various distances like 10 to 30 centimeters or any much centimeters, and finding out where the image is forming. Okay, so to study this case, I will just explain you. Children, I am telling you one more thing. Try to, not just try to, you have to definitely note down whatever I am telling you, because the further from now on till here whatever I told, it is there in the textbook, but from now on what I am going to tell, it is not clearly explained in the textbook, because as this is the lab activity and we are supposed to do in the using various equipment and study this, but your presence is not here. I am going to explain you on the board, and if possible I will try to send the video of the experiment which is available. But now you try to write down the notes and understand how the images are forming at various positions of the object. Okay, so first there are few cases which we have to study. So you have understood, right? Like a V-stand, mirror, and we have to see that the paper or the screen is arranged below the principal axis, and the candle, the light, the flame of the candle is above the principal axis. Okay? I hope you all have brought the diagram. So now I am going to explain you, like at different positions the object is there. Okay. So first is when the object is at infinity. Yes, before going to this, you have to get very clear information. Once again I will tell you what is the pole, what is the focal point, what is the center of curvature, and what is the principal axis, and all those. Once again I am going to tell you. Suppose this is a mirror, okay, and this is the center of curvature, this is the pole. The line joining the pole and center of curvature is the principal axis, and F is the point which is called the focal point, which will be exactly half of the center of curvature from the pole. That means F is equals to radius of curvature. Yes. So this is the radius of curvature, R. I mean the distance from the pole to the center of curvature is called the radius of curvature, and we know F is half of the radius of curvature. F is equals to 2R. So this is F. This is center of curvature, focal point, and this is the pole, and this is the principal axis. So you have to get more clear. You have to be more clear. And as I am going further, I will not tell you once again about these points. So pole, which is exactly at the center. C, center of curvature. The line joining pole and C, center of curvature is radius of curvature. And the focus point is exactly middle of radius of curvature. That means F is equals to 2R. So the cases what we are going to study, like the positions of the objects what we are going to study. The first one is when the object is at infinity. Infinity means, as I already told you, like sun. Sun is the object which is at infinity distance from the mirror. Okay. Next one is when the object is at the middle of infinity and C. Infinity and center of curvature. So when the object is between the infinity and the center of curvature, when it is in between. Next position is when the object is at C. the object is between C and F. Okay, between center of curvature and focal point. Next one is when the object is at F. When the object is at focal point. Next one is when the object is between F and P. Okay, when the object is between F and P. Okay, so now we are. So if this is the. So first case is when the object is at infinity. And we don't know where the object is. It is at very large distance. But we are going to study about the formation of image of that. And next one is when the object is middle of the infinity and C. Suppose we are taking image in this way. Okay, somewhere between center of curvature and infinity. Next case is when the object is at center of curvature, and next one is when the object is at center of curvature and focal point, and the next one is when the object is at focal point, and next one is when the object is at between focal point and the pole. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 infinity. So 6 cases we are going to 6 positions of the object we are going to study about now. Okay, I will tell you in more detail, and before going that I will just show you the rays with different colors, because here we are going to study about different rays. So here I have yellow one, blue one, pink one and orange one. So and white. So I will show you how we can. So first one is when the object is at infinity. So I will represent normals. I will represent normals with yellow. I will write it directly. Normals. If it is an yellow line, it means that it is a normal. Normal means for the curved surfaces, it is the line which is passing from the center of curvature to any point of the mirror. Okay, and it is I will represent orange as incident rays. Incident rays means the rays which are coming from the source. Okay. I am going to represent reflected rays. Reflected rays with green color. And what else rays we will have? And I will show the object and the image of the object with pink color. Okay, normal is yellow, incident is orange, reflected is green, and pink one is image of the object. Okay, and I will represent mirror with white. Mirror, principal axis, focal point, center of curvature, pole, everything will be represented with white as usual. Okay, first case is when the object So we have studied when the source is at very large distance, the rays will be parallel to the principal axis. So I am taking two rays to study about the formation of image. Okay. So these are the normal rays, and now I am going to show the reflected rays with blue one. And so they met here, and which is nothing but the focal point, which is nothing but that is the position where we are getting the image of the object, right? So infinity gurinchi manam already activity chesam kabatti I am not going to explain more about it. So here we have to study the characters of the image. Characters of the image ni I will just tell you with one shortcut, that is I will say L O S T. Okay, so L means location, O means orientation, S means size, T means type. Okay, type of the image, size of the image, orientation of the image, and location of the image. So first, location of image, location of image is at focal point. Okay, location of the image is at focal point. Next, orientation ante whether the image formed is erect or inverted, ante ilaga like correct ga straight ga ade kanipistunda lekapothe reverse lo kanipistunda or invert ayi kanipistunda. Okay, so here we can see it is an inverted image, we can observe it as inverted. Next, size you only have to tell the children. Actually manam sun we are taking it an object and it is at infinity distance, and we can see the image forming on the paper at focal point is small but it is bright. Yes, that means the size of the image is smaller than the real one, smaller than the original one, right? So for that I will say the size is diminished. Diminished means small. Okay, enlarged means big, diminished means small. The size is diminished. Okay, the size is diminished. And the next is type. Type means whether the image is virtual or real. Virtual means we can't see with our eyes, but real means we can see. Here we are able to see the image, so the type of the image is the real image. Okay, this is the formation of image when the object is at a distance of infinity. Okay, this is our aim of the activity, right? So to study the types of the image formation in the spherical mirrors when the object is at different distances. Okay, the type of images formed when the at different distances of the object and the distances of the image. Okay, so this is one first case, and the next one is when the object is at here infinity, right? Now between the center of curvature and the infinity, somewhere between the center of curvature and the infinity. This one you understood, right? So here when these two rays are meeting, that means when where the reflected rays are meeting, that itself, that is the position where the image is forming. Okay, we are studying about the reflected, we are studying about the image formation, and always remember image will be formed where the reflected rays are meeting. Okay, so here the reflected rays are meeting at focal point, so that is where the image is forming there when the object is placed at infinity. The case is different, children. Actually, when you are really here, we will really understand how far you are really understanding the concept. But you are listening in the video, so that is the reason why I am repeating the same line always. So if you are having any doubts, please let me know through your comments or messages through WhatsApp. I will definitely try to clear them, because this is something the topic which you have to have lot of concentration to understand. So have lot of concentration while listening. Now I am moving to the next case, that is when the object is placed between the infinity, somewhere between the infinity and the center of curvature. So I am rubbing this. I hope you have noted it down. Actually, I wanted to tell it here itself. 6 cases here also I thought of telling it itself. Anyway. Infinity and center of curvature. Okay. As usually, I will take a concave mirror, draw a line. Okay. Like I will take it as center of curvature. Okay. Now this will be the focal point, and so suppose it is the okay, I told you I will show you object using pink color, right? Okay. This is the object which is placed somewhere between the center of curvature and the infinity. So now we have to see how the image is forming here. So first of all, let us take an incident ray. Which is passing from the object. I am showing normal. With yellow one. Incident is with so. That is the normal. That is the incident ray. Okay, and let me take another normal here. Now I will draw the incident ray, which is passing from the center of curvature. Okay, this is the incident ray which is passing from the center of curvature. Okay, and this is also the normal. So this is also the reflected ray, because as it is the center of curvature, I already just told you in the beginning of this session. So this is the incident ray, this is the normal. I have taken a ray which is passing from the object through center of curvature. So this is the incident ray, and this is making the same angle with the normal and reflecting back in the same angle. So we can say the reflected rays are meeting at this point. So the image formed will be here. Okay, the image will be formed here. from the object is falling on the mirror, and this is the normal, and this ray is getting reflected back, and again I have taken another ray which is passing from the object through center of curvature and falling on the mirror, and we know the normal is nothing but the line which is drawn from the center of curvature to the any point of mirror. So as this line is also passing from the center of curvature, so the angle made by the incident ray with the normal is 0. So the reflected angle also will be in the same direction, I mean making the same angle 0 angle. So this is the incident ray, this is the reflected ray. If we see both the reflected rays, they are meeting at this point. So here this is the spot where the image is forming. Okay. So what are the characters of the image here? So the characters of the image. So first location. Where is the image location? It is exactly between location, or we can also say it as position, children. Location or position of image. Location or position of image is between F and C, and next is orientation. Orientation means whether it is erected or inverted. We can say it is an inverted image. Inverted image. Next, size. We can see it is a than the object it is small, so the size is diminished. The size is diminished. And the next one is type of the image, whether it is real or virtual. It is real because we are able to see it, so it is real. Real image. Okay, these are the two cases which we have studied today. First one is when the object is at infinity, and the second one is when the object is between infinity and the somewhere between the infinity and the center of curvature. Okay, so I think today I have to stop it because it is already 10. I will stop it here because it is dark here, and I think already my video might be not clear. I will continue tomorrow, children. There is a lot to study about these mirrors. I hope you have understood today's session very nicely, and I will just revise these two topics tomorrow and go to the next other cases. Okay, so write the notes, draw the pictures, write all these natures, and remember LOST. L means location, O means orientation, S means size, and T is type of image. Okay, so all these are not anywhere mentioned in your textbook, children. This is the deeper study of the formation of images of the mirrors. So you have to definitely note it down, and you have to, after reading all this, you have to note down the empty tabular column which is given in the textbook. So for that you have to draw all the pictures, understand how the images are forming, and write the characters of the image. Okay, so yeah, I'm closing this now. Have a nice day.